Hi everybody. So, oh, my coffee. It is Christmas Eve day, and I cannot tell you the last time, being I grew up in the casinos, I can't tell you the last time that I had Christmas Eve day night off and Christmas morning off. It's that's pretty awesome. I managed to get, well, I have, because it's Sunday, Monday, I have Christmas Eve off and I'm sorry, New Year's Eve off and New Year's Day off. Now, for those of you that work in the hospitality industry and you understand what I'm talking about, that's a really huge thing. For many, 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 many years, whether you have kids or not, you can go without having holidays off. It's just something you accept. You may not like it, but you accept it. So I am incredibly grateful. I'm also incredibly grateful because my boss was good enough. She was good enough to give me an extra 2 days off, the last minute kind of thing, for on the 2nd and 3rd, so that I can do my best. We can do our best to be out of here, have everything out of the property, because yes, we're moving, by the 1st or the 2nd. By the 2nd at the latest. That way we have, and I'm saying this so that it's on record, because, you know, if any of you have seen, good, I want you to see the kids. If any of you have seen the video concerning, you know, the lady that I lived with before, you know, there was a lot of, she left this and she left a mess and she did this and she did that. And so, you know, and I've got video proof of that, blah, 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 whatever. So anyway, I just want it clear. For those of you wondering, oh my God, she's probably gonna leave it. There's 2 sides, there's actually 3 sides to every story. And I know every one of you out there can agree to that. There's your side, there's their side, and then there's the whole truth. Not the truth, the whole truth. Because let's face it, when we're going through anything dramatic in our lives, we focus on certain things only, and we may forget things, including things we've said. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, this is the positive, okay? Everybody was patting me on the back and giving me the tears and the hugs and all that, and I appreciate that, because it was heart-wrenching when I found out, when you know, the final decision was made, not by the landlord, but just by the universe, that we were not meant to be here. And I had really put my heart into the fact that this was our home. But, as I've always said, everything happens for a better reason, even though the journey might suck or be difficult, however you want to say it. So, and this journey has been kind of sucky, but it's been beautiful. There have been some beautiful, beautiful moments over the last year, and one of those things is meeting all of you. There's many of you that I didn't meet until we were here, and you know, the working with the probation department and working with the Harbor House, the boys shelter, and learning about so many other things, and meeting all of the wonderful people that I have met and will continue to stay in touch with and are friends with here in Walnut Creek. It's been a journey, and it's been an adventure. This year has been an adventure, and as all my years are. But you know, with every adventure, there's dragons, at least in my stories. And they breathe some serious fire, and some of them breathe acid. It's okay. For the most part, if you manage to duck them or heal from them, you're okay. But they happen. And that's what makes part of the adventure exciting. You know, I mean, it doesn't mean I welcome them, but you can't avoid them, right? So you try to embrace them the best you can. You allow yourself to grieve. You allow yourself to feel your emotions, and then you move on and keep yourself from getting stuck. And this year, because I'm not a spring chicken, and I have had many, many dragons in my past, too many to count, it took a wee bit of a village to keep me up. I don't, you know, everybody uses the word village, so I find it very, you know, common. I'm not common by any means, so I don't like the word village, but it does. It takes a country sometimes to lift you up, and I had it this time, and I am so grateful. This is my Christmas update for everybody, I guess, and my wishes for all of you and all of your friends and all of your family. you know, share the word that you are awesome. You are awesome. That reminds me of that awesome video. You are awesome. And you are. You are all awesome. And some of you don't even know it. You don't know it. And you are. You are fantastic. You are awesome. And look, I'm going through menopause. I'm peri. I call it postmenopausal, but they call it perimenopausal. Thank God we can actually talk about that now. And so I cry at the drop of a hat. I get very emotional. It's not about, oh, poor me. It's just because I can't turn the damn waterworks off. I think I'm making up for years of being dry-eyed because crying was not an option for me. But now I don't have a choice. So if you see me cry, it's, you know, my emotions are on my shoulder. They're not on my sleeve. They're up here. It has been an amazing year. It's been full of drama I didn't want. It's been full of beautiful moments. It's been full of sadness and anger and joy and elation. And it's not over. This year's over, but it's just another phase. And for me, my new year really is starting. This year, again, I got this December thing going on the last couple of years. I don't know why. So once again, my new year is going to be even better. For those of you that aren't aware, we've gotten through the chaos, through the worry, through the, you know, I can make this happen. I mean, it happened before. It always works out. Everything happens for a better reason, even though the journey's sucking. Wow, is it sucking? You know, cry like crazy today, laugh like nuts tomorrow. Because of all of that, the nutshell is, because I refused to say no, I saw a piece of property through some great things happening, and I said, wow, that's got everything I need on it. I wonder who owns it. And I looked it up, and it was a LLC, and I looked it up, and it was a land investor. And so we found our investor. We found our 2¼ acres. Little under 2¼ big deal. I'm not going to mince words. Nobody's going to go out there and measure. It's 2.17, 2¼ acres. We have our septic. I can move the trailer right onto it. We're already putting the fencing up, the T-post. I have excellent neighbors. They were the ones that were part of my last move and have been fantastic during this move. The teenager that they have, one of the teenagers they have two, is helping me immensely, and he's been a true asset. I am beyond grateful to this boy. He's helping me put my fence up. He's helping me take it down. You know, and he's never had a job before, so being able to be taken out to lunch and, you know, hey, here's so much for doing this and that, and that's not why he's doing it. You know, he's not doing it because I'm throwing him some cash here and there. He's doing it because he wants to. And that's what a great kid, you know, 15 years old, and he's doing it because he wants to. And he let me know, and I'll tell you why I'm telling you this. He let me know yesterday that he was grateful that he got in trouble because he was our first kid from probation that came out here. And he actually came to us. He didn't start till out here, but he came to us at the end. That's how we met them, of being at the last place. So amazing how things happen, but it's really not amazing. You know, they're amazing things, but it happens all the time if you believe. So anyway, he continued to be a volunteer after his probation was over, and that's been a year now. He's been off probation for almost a year. He's doing great. And he said, I'm grateful that happened because the horses here have done so much for him. They're his happy place and his quiet. And no, I'm not tearing, I'm not bawling, it's annoying. Anyway, that is what keeps me going. That is what makes me want to become a foster, which I don't think I've told most of you. I am going through the process along with everything else, slowly because of the move, but I'm going through the process already of becoming a therapeutic foster. So I'll be working with the same kids. I'll have one kid at a time, and 3 to 6 months, and It's the same children that I'm working with already with our EALA program, or our Equine Assisted Life Agility program. So I'm very excited about that. They bring so much joy to my life. I'm very, very grateful for that. This is my end of year video, kids. I don't know if you'll see another one. I might do another one at the property. It's nice and quiet today with just a breeze. Is this not the most beautiful Christmas Eve we could have asked for? It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a red-tailed hawk, and he's not squealing. I think he's hollering because he found breakfast or lunch. It's Merry Christmas. It's Happy New Year. It's Phoenix behind me. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, puppy. It's amazing. It's amazing. You guys have been amazing. I'm trying to think of some of the wonderful things that have happened. So many things, so many amazing things have happened. And so where are we moving? Let me do that. We're moving over where I wanted to be. We're moving back where this all began. We're moving back off Estrella. We're 7/10 of a mile off Estrella, close to 68. So I'm not telling you yet where we're at. I don't want people driving by just yet. So we're over there. I'm just in awe. I'm in awe. I'm happy. I'm at peace in my heart. Everything going on. It's difficult. Moving is difficult. And when you got to move a ranch, holy crud. And I don't even have a full house yet. So it's like, I've got the RV, even though I still got to move the RV. And then clean up and so on. So it's a lot, and I'm so grateful. This year is so much different. Last year, I didn't have a car. At this time, I didn't have a car, didn't have a job. My truck broke down. The rear end literally fell out, so I had to turn in my truck. So that was a shitty thing. And my business was going well. The massage therapy was going well. And everything just kind of put to a standstill, and everything got crazy. And a lot of you were there for me, and you helped me to survive. You helped these children to survive. You helped Caring Hearts for Horses to survive. And I have no amount of gratitude that would match how I feel about that. That's amazing. Truly amazing. So bless all of you, whatever religion you are, whatever spirituality you are, whatever you do or don't believe. I say Merry Christmas to you. I wish you all the very best. If things aren't doing the greatest for you right now, I promise you, if you believe that things can get better and that what you consider miracles can happen, but you gotta believe. You gotta believe. And no matter who tells you that it's not gonna happen, or that it may not happen, or that you need to get realistic, or you need to be practical. As a good friend of mine says, I'm practical. I said, I know. I'm not. And it's because I believe that, but they balance me, okay? I need those people in my life. I need you guys in my life because I'm not practical. But if you continue to believe with every ounce you have, and you refuse to stay down, and you've got to refuse while you're screaming and crying and feeling terrible and down, you have to utter those words to yourself that this is going to pass, this is going to be okay. I don't care if you argue with yourself. I told a friend of mine recently, I said, maybe this will help you understand what's going on in my head. I got a little angel over here that's wearing this, nice little angel dress or suit. And then I got this angel over here, and unfortunately they both look like me. Then I got another angel over here, and this angel's wearing a wine red suit, and they are both fighting behind my neck. This is why I get my headaches. This is what I'm telling you. I get bad headaches because those two won't shut the hell up. Do the right thing. Do the good thing. Do the right thing. And then this one over here says, oh, to hell with the right thing. Just get it done. Yeah, it's a little manic, but that's what makes me me. You either like me, you don't. I'm an acquired taste, and you don't have to like me. It's okay. I like that you love what we do, and that's all that really matters to me. I have board members you can deal with if you don't want to deal with me. Just ask Deb, she'll tell you. Oh, I love you guys. Happy holidays to you. I'll probably show you a party video, a property video. I'm going out and stringing cranberries and popcorn on thread and tying them to my bushes on my property today. And then at least one person I know of will be sharing Christmas Eve with me with a barbecue with some hot dogs from the last event that we tried to have. Lord. And christening the property and having a fire, you know? So that's what I'm doing for Christmas Eve. And I hope you all have a wonderful one. Thanks again for listening to my long-winded thank yous and gratitude. You have a great one. It's been a pleasure knowing you so far, and it will be a pleasure getting to know you even more. Thanks a lot, guys. Merry Christmas.